looks like I've got the nod from Brad and we have the nod from scoring, and we have plenty of anglers at the bump tubs ready to go. So, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Hobie Fishing, I would like to welcome you all here to day 2 of our final regular round here as part of Series 14 for the Hobie Kayak Fishing Series. This particular weekend is to be known as our Power Pole round. Power Pole have been a long-standing supporter of the Hobie Kayak Fishing Series now inside the last decade, and very much an integral part of each and every angler's kit out there on the water this weekend. So to the team at Power Pole USA, we thank you very, very much for your ongoing support, and we look forward to continuing to working with you as we move into what will be Series 15 next year in 2024. In addition to that, I should also take this opportunity to thank the team at Daiwa Australia. The collaboration that we've had with Daiwa now, again inside that last decade, has been absolutely sensational, and these events are certainly not possible without the support of that sponsorship group. I'd like to also go through just listing each of those sponsors, if I may do so. They include not only Power Pole as our naming rights sponsor for the round, Daiwa as our naming rights series sponsor, but also Atomic, Lowrance, TT Fishing, the team at ProLure, Manic Tackle and Sims Apparel, Strike Pro, of course the team at Hurricane Lures, of which we have 2 here this weekend. Naughty are here, and also Mr. Brukel. And Matt Trippett and the team at the Fly program is one of our affiliate sponsors who runs a men's mental health program down in the Snowy Mountains. Matt, thank you very much for your ongoing support, and we look forward to being a part of that journey with you as you move forward through your years. And of course the team at Escape with ET. ET, it's great to continue that partnership with you, sir, and we look forward to doing that into Series 15 in 2025. Sorry, 2024. Anglers this weekend, ladies and gentlemen, not only competing for cash and prizes, but what is our Angler of the Year points. Those Angler of the Year points assist us in forming what is going to be our Australian Championships later this year down in Malakuta in Victoria, and this weekend is certainly going to change the status of those AOY results, just to see who it is that will be competing as part of a 57 angler field in November of this year. Finally, if I may take a chance to thank the entire team at Hobie Fishing, both those that are here with us this weekend, but also all of the other staff back at the Hobie Asia Pacific factory here in Huskisson. It's been an absolute pleasure to be with each and every one of you across the regular season this year. And Daryl, if I may thank yourself, Jim Barry, of course, who's back for a little bit of a Johnny Farnham appearance. Tamika's here with us this weekend on scoring, and of course the tireless efforts from Brad Sissons behind the lens, making each and every one of you anglers look absolutely sensational out there on the water. If I may begin today's weigh-in with Johnny Rayo. Come on up, mate. Let's have a look and see how your day was on the water. It's many anglers this weekend with but one. Yep. Early or late for this guy, bud?
Late, once that wind picked up a bit.
You just have to keep casting though, don't you? But those first 4 hours kind of feel rather lonely without any of these in the tank.
It does.
All right, mate, you've made the big trip up from Vic, which we do appreciate. That guy is locked in at 560 grams, sir.
Cheers, mate.
Thank you, Johnny.
Thank you.
Good to see you, bud. Thank you. Rightio, the next angler we have coming forward is going to be Richard Patterson. Now, mate, one fish yesterday weighing in at 740 grams. You have another today. It looks like day one's fish might be a little better than day 2.
Maybe. It's literally the exact same spot as yesterday.
He just had to go and rinse and repeat. We needed 2 more, but one will do. That guy, sir, is locked in at 490 grams.
Cheers.
Currently has you in 9th place overall. Thanks, Pato. And thank you for spending some time with us over at Totally Immersed on Friday, mate, having a bit of a chat with not only Chris Hickson but also DB, talking about the Daiwa range. Dave Shanahan, mate, how good is it to see you, sir?
Good, Chris.
Mate, 3 yesterday at 104.
Yep.
Did you have any other chances today?
I think I had one other one on, but didn't get to see it, but it felt like a bream.
Yeah, okay.
No, it's pretty lean up there today. I was up the river, up near the highway.
Ah, but you made the journey all the way up to Wandanian Creek, rightio. Well, they normally say do the miles, get the smiles, but mate, one is certainly better than none. It does push you inside the 10 in 8th.
Thank you.
All right, thanks, Dave.
See you, Chris.
See you at our next available event, I would hope. Gary Hansen is another angler that's made his way up from Victoria. Now, guys, we didn't get the opportunity to catch you yesterday, Bud, but you are here today, and we were having a chat about what the AOY points mean.
A lot.
They do, don't they? They are the channel into our Australian Championships.
Yep.
The value of just this one fish is going to change and or secure that for you this weekend. I'm
hope
otherwise
so.
fairly confident. Let's have a look, guys. Let's see where this lands you, mate. Okay, locked in at half a kilo, 500 grams. Let's have a look overall. Oh, there is an AOY number on that screen if you really want to know what it is. No, he's going to have a look. All right, we'll see how that rolls around as the rest of this weighing goes on. From Victoria, our next angler is Peter Bruckle. Now, mate, I'm not too sure whether it was you that I heard sort of strolling past there before, but did you say that you had your chances today?
Yeah, I blew it today. Unlucky weekend for me this weekend. Live well yesterday and then today, yeah,
Just couldn't stick them.
nah.
All right. Well, they call it fishing, not catching. So I just don't want you to be too dismayed, mate, and don't go doing just all that powerboat rubbish all the time next year. Will you make sure you come back and have another go with us?
I'll be doing that.
All right, mate. Good on you. Rightio. One of the Hurricane crew that would otherwise normally have a 250 strapped onto the back of a very nice boat and has chosen to come across and compete in some of the kayak events. Another one of those anglers that is no stranger to both boating and kayaking is our next angler, Chris Hickson. Right, sometimes some systems just give us a little kick in the butt, do they not?
They do.
And I mean, what do? You can have made a million casts over your career, and then sometimes it is what it is, right?
You just got to make the right ones more than anything. There's fish to be had out there all weekend, pretty much. Without a pre-fish, I sort of probably wasted 3/4 of a day yesterday, but today I had a couple of patches to go to, and the fish were there. I caught a couple pretty early. I lost a big one, and just kayak setup and timing and just all the little things this weekend were far from good enough.
Well, mates, there is going to be someone that's going to take this out, and we'll see who that is at the end of this, mate. But thank you very much for taking the effort. Good to see you down here with the family, and I hope they've enjoyed their time here in the Shoalhaven region. From Queensland, may I please have Guy Struthers with the obligatory cheer squad. Now, mate, this is more of what we know from you.
Yeah,
This is more of what you know from you.
yeah. Well, first time at the fishery, so it was a bit of an experience with no current. I'm used to current.
And got used to a lot of currents.
Yes.
All right, mate, you are currently in 41st. You need 1.74 kilos
Not gonna
to
go
take our lead. I'm fairly certain you're good for 1, 4 or 5. You are. You're at 154. That currently pushes you inside the 10 and, in fact, in second. Let's see how well we can keep you inside the 10 at least and
Yes.
inside the money.
Hopefully.
All right, well done, mate. Thank you very much. One of the exceptional anglers that is associated with one of our sponsors at TT Fishing. John Watton, come on up, bud. 1 yesterday and 2 today. So we did say that the second day is all about improving, learning something out about the system.
Yeah, I didn't go far today. I just went out the front of you.
Hey, and sometimes you don't have to, mate. It's evident.
I got one this morning and one late this afternoon. So.
It does make it difficult when there are little ways in between. You need 1.13 kilos to take the lead. You've got 1.15. It currently has you in the lead. So whenever you want to take a photo of your name up in lights, now would be a really good time to do that. Good on you, mate. Thank you very much for your time with us this weekend. All right, the next angler, please, is Nathan Witterick. Come on up, mate. Now, buddy, we were not lucky enough to see you yesterday, but you are here with us today, and one is so much better than that dreaded double donut.
Definitely is.
I have been a recipient of that double donut, I can definitely confirm. Mate, that's a healthy fish.
Yeah.
Early or late?
It was about 8:30. So
On a, what lure?
Daiwa spike. 40.
Spikes?
Yeah.
They are tried and tested, those things. Locked in at 740 grams. It moves you up to 25th out of a field of 100. Let's see where we're going to land at the end of this. Good on you, mate. Thank you very much for making the effort to come on down to St George's Basin. From Totally Immersed Water Sports and all-around nice guy, Mick Coggins. Now, buddy, it is great to see you both days, day 1, day 2, and
Thanks, Chris.
blading away in the deep.
And the shallows.
And the shallows everywhere that you could.
Yeah, like in 2 foot order.
Mate, great to see you up here. Thank you very much for your time on Friday afternoon and all the help that you gave all of those anglers.
No, thank you.
I'm sure that they appreciate it as well. 360 grams, you're inside the top 15 in 13th.
Thank you.
Thanks, bud. Good on you, Mick. All right, that line still seems to be nice and consistent. That is a much, much better sign than yesterday. Now, in 4th place overnight is our next angler, Andrew Smith. Now, buddy, you suggested as you came in that you might have a similar kind of number to yesterday.
Yeah, might be.
Now, if you can back that up, and I think your words were not bad for a freshwater fisho.
That's right. Yeah.
It'd be really interesting to see you kind of give a couple of these salt guys a bit of a run for their money. You only need 260 grams to take the lead, so we're confident there. But what lead are you going to have that the rest of the anglers need to chase down? I'm hoping this is good for 1.6 or better. Holy. It's a whole lot better than that. It did not feel like a 2 kilo bag, but it is. Mate, you are in first place with 3.77 kilos overall.
First full bag to a Hobie round.
Mate, there's a cheque over there that's got about $2,900 written on it. Let's see if we can keep your name against that. But there's probably another 60 guys there that are pretty certain that they're going to have a good stab at it. The next angler that would like to have a look at that is Jared Basin. Come on up, mate. Now, buddy, we didn't get the opportunity to have a chat to you yesterday, but this fish for you was certainly the one that you needed today, my friend. And didn't it put a smile on your face?
It did.
What did you say, 36 tipper?
Probably about first 6, possibly first 7, but
Yep.
just guessing.
All right, mate. Well, let's hope that this guy's going to go somewhere around that kind of 800 mark, if we can get you there. 920 grams, mate. Not far off that magic kilo. That result actually pushes you up into 20th at the moment. All right, well done, Jared. All right, for whoever next, Josh Carpenter, please. Come on up, buddy. Where were you yesterday, sir? Didn't get the opportunity to have a chat, JC, but...
I was in the doldrums yesterday where I was.
You and I both, sir. Mate, 2 today. Let's see what those are going to do. 1, 2.
That'll do.
119. Mate, it's a big
AOY
move
points.
into 14th, and don't forget, it is all about those AOY points.
100%. I was happy with 1, and I got the second one with like 40 minutes to go. If you look at him, he's got a cooked eye.
He is not.
And he folded over, he grabbed it, and
He still
thank
took
God
it
for
anyway.
cooked eyes. Yeah.
Let's see if he keeps you as part of our Australian Championships in November this year. You'll remember that fish for a while. The next angler from Queensland is Tyson Hayes. Please come on up, mate. There we go. Hey. Mate, I think the Basin for most of us this weekend has kind of broken a lot of spirits, mate, but this bag has definitely brought you back into it.
Yeah, I'm just happy with 3.
Mate, it's a surprise just how much that third fish means to a lot of people to secure that bag. You need 2.8 to take the lead. We're short of that, but it is a very respectable bag at 1.31. But very importantly, that actually places you in second. Can we keep you in the top 10? Let's have a look. All right, so we've got Andrew Smith leading the way at 377, Tyson Hayes at 227, John Watton wrapping out our 3 at 202. We have Josh Richards. Mate, 2 yesterday, 1 today.
Yeah, it's a bit rough.
The Basin has been known for much, much better fishing than this
Definitely.
over the years, but mate, these events are going to be run and won. Where will this sit you, sir? A 580 gram fish. You're just in 12th at present, mate.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for making the effort, Josh. Always good to see you, buddy. All right, plenty of anglers still at the tub. The next angler, I believe, is... Which side? Andrew, come on up, bud. No, that's fine. I can take a 50-50 stab at either side of the bump toe. All right, 1 and 1, sir.
1 and 1.
Hey, consistency is important, but no other chances, bud?
A couple today.
Yep.
A couple smaller fish, plenty of flathead, but not as many chances yesterday.
It is otherwise known as a trophy flathead fishery down at St George's Basin, so maybe we can have one of those events at some stage. 530
Never know.
grams, buddy.
Thank you.
Good on you, mate. Thanks for being with us. All right, now, ladies and gentlemen, I believe we have our day one leader coming up in Daniel Rappold. Now, buddy, I can see a 1 next to your name, and it's actually a fairly respectable fish at that.
Yeah, it's not too bad, but could have used a couple of friends to go with him.
Yeah, even a couple of 26s, right?
Yeah, definitely would have taken them.
Mate, you need a whopping 1.79 kilos to take that lead from Andrew Smith. I'm hopeful that this guy is going to push you up into and secure a top 10 placing. It's 730 grams. You are up into second. So if we can keep you in the 5, well, you've already got an AC spot.
Yeah, I'm already
So
there,
it's kind of important for the guys that are potentially then in 6, 7 and 8 because they will get bump backs into those places. So let's see how we go.
Thank you.
All right, buddy. Well done. Thanks for being with us this weekend. All right, Danny Jobson, please, sir, come on through. Now, Danny, I don't know where you were yesterday, but you weren't up here with us. But whatever it is that you've gone and done overnight is the right thing, buddy. Mate, what changed?
I just went to a different spot.
Yep. Same technique though?
No.
No? Just completely had to flip it on its head?
Yeah, I did try vibing yesterday, but just they weren't out there, mate.
Yep.
But today they were.
Had their traps shut.
Yeah.
All right. Can we get you to that kind of 1-3 mark? A little better again, mate. 152. A big move. You're currently inside the top 15 with 12th at the minute, mate.
Sweet.
All right. Certainly been a very, very tough weekend out here on the Basin. It certainly hasn't turned itself on the way it would normally do. But for the next angler, whose bag we are very, very interested to see, and so is Mr. Andrew Smith, next angler is Glenn Allen. Now, buddy, we did catch up with you today over in your favourite EP alley.
Yep.
Now, outside of the EPs that you saw over there on Friday, probably and Saturday, you found a really handy bag of these
Yeah,
blokes.
I called that big one for an EP. Just going, bloody another EP. Didn't see it. Freaked out. So,
Now,
they
Glenn,
weren't there today. It was good. Well, they weren't feeding.
you had 117 yesterday. You need 261. 226.
Is that it? Yeah.
I think that
That
is
big
going to
one's been
see
in
us.
the well all day. So.
Now, you can have a look at the big one if you like.
Yeah.
I think you're chasing 1.05 kilos as our big bream at present. Let's give us that one. Now, keeping in mind that the big bream is certainly worth a few bucks to you. So that's a very, very handy St George's Basin bream. Can we get it to go any better than 1.05? No, he's shy at about 910 grams. There you go. So most of your bag then, Gleno, is otherwise fairly consistent. I think those other guys must be a bit thicker than that guy.
It's caught first thing. So.
There you go, mate. He's probably leaned up a little bit. But, mate, look, a sensational result. First bag, solid bag over that 2 kilo mark, mate. Well done. Thanks, Gleno. Rightio. So, in fact, we do have Andrew Smith still in first, Daniel Rappold second, Glenn Allen wrapping up third. Greg Lewis, please, sir. Come on through. Now, mate, you spent a little bit of time up in a kind of similar location to Glenn.
Yeah.
I mean, you could see each other at least.
Yeah, I should have stayed there.
So not far after we left, you decided to shoot off too.
Yeah, about half hour later, I moved to my second spot. So.
Yeah, and it produced one, or was this one up in that first spot?
No, it's in the second spot.
Second spot. 600 grams there, mate. It does have you inside the 10 in 9th at the moment.
Cool, thanks.
Let's see how long we can keep you there for, bud. All right, next angler through as part of the Complete Angler Gregory Hills, Minchinbury and Illawarra group is Zach Morozov. It's kind of a lot to get through, that whole name of that business now, isn't it? One for you today, one yesterday. This guy is a whole lot better than yesterday's one. 340 grams yesterday. You've effectively doubled that and some at 740 grams, mate. 21st out of 100 anglers at the minute.
Thanks, Chris.
Well done, mate. Thank you. All right, the line continues. Can we chase down Andrew Smith? The next angler that will dip his hat into that ring is Jason Mabry. Now, mate, for all the years that you've fished this wonderful waterway, it still continues to teach us each and every time we go out.
Oh, definitely. Like, we've had no rain for so long, so there's no flow, nothing, no food running into the place.
We were having that chat.
Yeah, so Found the fish today, only got one legal out of it. They're just sulking, sitting just off the drop-off.
You can see them?
Yeah, I plugged them all day.
Never stop casting, mate. But look, great result. You don't see you at too many kayak events. We're very, very pleased that you're here. If you do stay in this place right here, which is currently 5th, you will in fact get an invite to our AC.
That'd be crazy.
Mate, wouldn't it be wild?
Yeah, no.
Mate, we'd love to have you there. Let's see if we can keep you there. Rightio, good on you, Jace. All right, next angler, please, is I have Terry Grimer. Now, Tez, mate, we missed you yesterday, my friends. We are pleased to see you here today with that one. I'm throwing the mic. Not at you, thankfully, so that's all right. Mate, look, yeah, we've all spent enough time here, but as I said, every waterway changes, right?
Very rapidly. This weekend has been extremely tough. It's just
I think for every angler, mate.
Extremely tough. They're there, but just no commitment.
Mouths shut, right? 440 grams. It has you in 41st at present.
Ooh.
Thanks, Tezza.
Thank you,
All right, mate. See you soon. All right, I believe that we do have next Jesse Thompson. Come on up, bud. Mate, great to see a number 3 next to your name. We haven't seen too many full bags here this weekend, mate. 2 yesterday, but 3 today.
Yes.
Nice fish.
Happy.
What did you do different? Well, not much, the same thing.
Same thing, but then ended up out in the deep in between 10 and 16 foot.
Wow. You need 2.88. I know you're going over 2 kilos, but how far over it, I'm unsure, but we are about to find out, buddy. Do we have 2, 2 or 3? I tried, mate. 2.16. Great move.
Thanks.
That's second place, buddy.
Cheers.
Let's see if we can keep you there.
Can I?
You can definitely have a look at that big guy.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
Big one? Yep.
Yeah, by far. Yep. You're chasing 1.05 kilos, which is Tyler Bruce from yesterday. Can we get you up over that magic kilo? 970. Tall fish, maybe just a little bit leaner through the tail on that one. Mate, great fish regardless. Let's get you down and see Brad down there at the release area and get a cracking photo of that guy, mate. Well done. Jesse Thompson, currently in second place. DB, Mr. Baxter, come on up, buddy. Mate, good news is that we found the GoPro.
Yes, where I left it.
Right where you left it. Mate, yesterday put a bit of a spin on everyone. Conditions, results, etc., etc., etc. So, but I'm pleased that Brad has given you a memory of finding it that you probably won't let go of anytime soon, and we'll leave it at that.
I won't be sharing it anytime soon either.
We'll just leave it at that. You won't leave the GoPro behind for one of Hobie fishing to find. 710 grams, mate.
Correct.
Thank you very much for all of your efforts this year, and we will definitely see you in Vic at Malakuta as you have already qualified for our Australian Championships. Well done, Dale. Also from Victoria with 2 fish today is Peter Nord, the owner, proprietor, creator and all-around nice guy at Hurricane Lewis.
Thanks, mate.
How are you, fella?
Not too bad. I thought I had 3, but one shrank.
They have a horrible, horrible habit of doing that, Nordy.
Yeah.
Mate, you need 2 kilos to take the lead.
It's not going to happen.
But you're already in 9th.
Okay.
We need to get you inside the top 5 to guarantee a place at our AC. It's 1.22.
Right.
You're in 3rd.
Beautiful.
All right? Let's keep you there, champ.
Okay, cheers.
You know we'd love to have you there. Thank you so much for your support this year as your inaugural year of sponsorship involved with Hobie Fishing. Can't thank you enough, mate. Well done. All right, Benno, Richard Benson, come on up, sir. 3 yesterday, buddy. Unfortunately, but 1 today. Mate, I've no doubt you've given it the best shot.
I did.
Didn't stop casting, and we watched you with those pesky flathead early this morning.
Yeah, about 20 all day.
Mate, they're in there with the brim, just the brim were a little bit smarter than the number of flathead this weekend. 470 grams, mate. It does push you up inside the top 10. You are currently in 8th place. Thanks, Benno. All right, next angler through is Wayne Xiao. Buddy, 1 and 1.
2 and 1.
2 and 1. That's my fault. I've read that incorrectly. Excuse me. 2 yesterday, 1 today. This little guy is 300, 400, 500. It says 530 grams, buddy. Pushes you inside the 20. You're in 17th at present. We'll see what those AOY points do for you, mates. All right, from Victoria, competing as part of our women's division, is Ruth Beebe. Mates, 1 and 2, it is an improvement.
Oh, slightly. One of them just scrapes it in.
Well, who have we got on the bump tub there? Oh,
it's been measured.
yeah, no, I bet you they measure and they measure again, don't they?
He's good. He's good.
All right, Ruth. Those two for you are
That's all right. It's better than I thought.
810 grams. It pushes you up into 20th at the moment in that field of 100 anglers.
Brilliant.
Great to have you here, mate. Thank you so much. All right, the next angler that we have originally from the Basin, currently residing in Tasmania, is Mark Vickers. Come on up, bud. Now, it looked like you and Darren were doing a little bit of leapfrog down that system there, and I could have sworn that when we had a chat to him, he said that you stole this fish from him.
Probably true. He done it to me yesterday.
Mate, I hope you've enjoyed your time coming back, seeing a few friends, getting back out on the water.
Yep.
We're going to have a whole lot more fun when we come back down to Tassie next year.
Yes, we will.
And go and visit some of those prehistoric dinosaur-sized bream.
There's some nice spots down there.
That seem to reside where you live. 510 grams, mate. It's a big move up into 37th. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Good on you, bud. Ta. All right, still a bit of banter going on at the bump tubs. Now, this fellow is nothing other than a gentleman, so he wouldn't have been involved in that banter. Ray Cooper. Coming up, my friend. Now, from our conversations yesterday, mates, I do very much hope to see you down at the AC in some format.
In some form,
It'd be great to have you around. Yeah.
Look, I'd like to thank Hobie for the year.
No,
it's been really good. And for supplying the lunches and the drinks.
Our absolute pleasure, mate. We
great job.
We cannot do these events without you guys and girls. Mate, 550 grams pushes you up into 37th. Good on you, Ray.
Cheers, mate.
Hope to see you in November, buddy. Okay. Richard Benson, I think you might actually, in fact, probably be down getting a photo with those guys. I believe your key tag, sir, may still be in your possession. Benno! So, Benno, if you've got your key tag, mate, it may or may not be up here on the board. All right. Thank you, Alex. Come on through, sir.
Someone's got to look after you.
Mate, and you do so particularly well.
I bet you're surprised I've got a shirt on, though. All right.
Mate, I certainly did not mean to offend you this morning in any way, shape or form. It was just the fact that I was cold and I'm like, what are you doing?
Well, considering I just rolled out of bed.
Radio fella, that one for you today is 770 grams. Needless to say, there's a little bit of internal...
Well, it took me a year.
A little internal skullduggery for Alex to beat none other than Carl Dubois over here. So, needless to say that it's not all about the first, second and the third. There's a lot of internal battles going on. Adam Laylor, please, sir. Come on up, mate. All right, now, mates, unfortunately we didn't get to see you yesterday, but I'm very pleased that you are up here with us today. One for you, sir.
Is
better than the one that I didn't get.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely.
No, mate, well done. It is a testament to the anglers to continue to, I guess, grind it out there. It is not easy. 520 grams, sir, 38th place as it stands right now.
Thank you.
Thank you, bud. Ta. All right, so I can still see at least 3 or 4 anglers at the tub. They are otherwise chasing down none other than Andrew Smith, whose 2-day combined weight at 3.77 kilos has him in the lead. Jesse Thompson from New South Wales is locked in at 3.06 at second. And Peter Nord, a neat 3 kilos. Can Darren Haywood change those results? He says no. The 2 kilos to take the lead would be a fair stretch with that particular fish.
Yeah, I think that'd be very much a stretch.
Mate, any other chances today?
Probably 2 that I missed, and that's it.
Yep.
Just one long grind.
All right, buddy. Let's see what this guy is going to do overall. You're currently in 11th. It's 520 grams. It pushes you up into 6th. I do know that one of those anglers that is in the top 5 at the moment has already qualified for the AC. If you stay there, it means you're in.
All right, that's it. Weigh-in's over.
Done. You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see how this wraps up. But before we do so, Corey Lean, please, come on through, sir. Now, mates, every time we go in the water, we learn a bunch, and the Basin for us all this weekend has thrown a lot of curveballs at us. You fished a lot of different waterways over the years, and I don't know that you've probably seen what you've seen this weekend.
Yeah, no, today was definitely a slog. I put in the distance today, went all the way up to Cabbage Tree Bay, and yeah, regretted every pedal back. But anyway, yeah, got 2 fish. I didn't get them yesterday, so that's a good result.
It is, mate. Look, we're great to have you with us. Corey's looking after, through Podium Marine Wraps, looking after all the wraps for our Australian Championships boats. We're very much looking forward to continuing that journey with you as the years go on, mate. Those two today at 1.19 kilos currently has you sitting in 26th place.
Thank you.
Thanks, Corey. Cheers. All right, mate. Well done. Big effort from every single angler here this weekend. That's those nor'westerly breezes definitely throw a particular degree of chop on the Basin that we don't often see. All right, next angler through with 3, dare I say, which is better than most of us here this weekend.
Better than yesterday, that's
What changed from yesterday to today?
capitalise on the opportunities.
Yep. And you had some yesterday, just didn't quite manage to convert them.
Pretty much.
So Ben, one yesterday was a neat fish at 1 kilo.
Yep.
All right, you need 2.78 to take the lead. We're not going to be there, but these results at 1.48 kilos is a massive shift from 27th to 6th.
Cool.
All right, so you better go and have a word to Darren Haywood, or maybe you need to walk around him so that he doesn't
Thanks, Chris.
give you a whack. All right, this AOY race is going to get very, very, very tight. What can Tyler Bruce do to those results? Now, Tyler, you are still in the lead for the Big Brim at 1.05 kilos. Instead of finding 1, you found 3, and they look very respectable, sir.
Yeah.
Good day on the water.
Struggled, but got him slowly.
That doesn't look like a struggle, mate. As part of our youth division, mate, that is, I reckon some of us older blokes have got a lot to look out for as you spend some more time on the water. Are we up over the 2 kilos? We tried. We're at 1.8.
It's not too bad.
That's a big move. A 4th place means an AC spot here today.
Hopefully we can keep it.
You reckon you can keep it? Hope so, mate. There's a handful of guys down there that may change that result, but let's see where we land. All right, still leading the way is the freshwater fisherman by self-professed title, Andrew Smith at 377, Jesse Thompson at 306, and Peter Nord at 3. They are your top 3. Joe, come on up. All right, now we missed you up here yesterday, mate. You have one today. And dare I say, that is one more than I.
Little fella.
Mate, one is so much better than none.
Better than holding a finger.
So true. All right, Joe. A whopping 260 grams. Mate, but as I said, one is better than the none. All right, good on you, mate. Thank you so much for being with us this year. There's been a whole lot of journeys and stories and quiet beverages along the way. Another angler that is with us here this weekend is Darcy Harding. Come on up, sir. Now, again, didn't quite catch you yesterday, mate, but I'm very pleased that something turned around for you to find these 2.
Thank you.
Early, late?
Yeah, about midway.
Mid-session? Yep. As that breeze was right at its peak?
Yeah, I went up one of the creeks and just started throwing bents and...
Surface fish? There you go. In the middle of the day. All right, Das, those 2 are 610 grams, mate. Has you in 36 at present. Thank you, sir. Have a great balance of the weekend. Drive home safely. Not too far away down to the bay, which is a whole lot shorter than most. Mr. Meach, 2 yesterday, buddy, 1 today. And the Basin has broken us all. Broken us all.
Yeah.
All right. 1 fish for you. And I'm speechless. Excuse me, 360 grams. Good night, Irene. You can thank Jim Barry You got me, Jim. Well done. Goodness gracious. Sorry, Glenn. There was some sleight of hand and sleight of screen there just for a moment. You'd be surprised what I can see that they're seeing. Rat bags.
Didn't see it.
No, you didn't want to see it either. Let me give you the tip. One for you was the one and only one for you this weekend, my friends. But it is certainly better than the none that I didn't find either, mate. 32nd overall, 800 odd grams.
Thank you.
Good fish. Let's see what that does for the old AOY race for you also, sir. Now, if I am correct, and I do not see too many others making their way forth, Jono Lawrence, you may in fact be our final angler for the day. But I think as we came by you, you had one, and how far after we left did you find the other?
Just before I came in.
Okay.
Cranking a flat.
Yep. So never stop casting, right?
That's right, yeah.
All right, Jono, 2 for you today. They are going to come in at 1.21 kilos. 26th out of that field of 100, mate. Nothing to sneeze at. Well done.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jono. All right, ladies and gentlemen, unless there are any other anglers, I will pause for a moment. I will get some details relating to the overall results, and if you could give us about 5 minutes, we'll come back with the presentations. Stand by. If Mick Coggins, mate, if you happen to be around somewhere there, I'm probably sure you're tucking product away inside a van over there, mate. But if you can hear me, buddy, if you get the opportunity to swing into the stage, that'd be great. Thank you. So just on behalf of Totally Immersed, we'll get you that is you.
Thank you.
We're going to go with women's, youth, then masters. Big Brim we can leave aside, Monster Mover we need there, and there's no first timers anyway. All right, so Monster Mover we'll do with one of the guys that's in the top 10. We might do that over there. We'll do Big Brim because I think he is not in the 10. All right, so yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep, 1, 2, 3, 4.
And then that is going to be over here with one of those.
Where's the rod go with?
Let's do that with Big Brim.
Cool. Yep, all good.
All right. So just confirming with scoring that we are all good to go, which it looks like we are. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for hanging around here with us as we've just gone through finalising all of those details. Outside of our open division, we then also have several other divisions which are part of the event, which is also our women's division, our youth division, masters, and of course then the Big Brim. So I'd like to begin this weekend with our women's division. And from Victoria, with a total combined weight at 1.25 kilos across the weekend, may I please have Ruth Beebe. You've got that. Ruth, if you're around, I'm sure feverishly getting packed up and getting organised for the journey back to Victoria. If I momentarily pause, and I'll see if I can't come back for Ruth's prize there in just a moment. Okay, so as the second division there that I'd like to recognise this weekend with a very, very handy result, which in fact is 2 results in itself. Not only do we have our youth division winner at a total combined weight of 2.85 kilos, but our youth division winner has also taken out Big Brim. Can I please have Tyler Bruce? Right, so youth there, Big Brim there. And that.
Goes very well.
All right, I'm going to see if you can grab all of those. All right, Tyler, well done, mate. Thank you very much. You got Mick here from Totally Immersed, who's looked after everybody this weekend over on Friday afternoon, mate. Big Brim puts a couple of dollars in your pocket. Obviously, got a great prize pack there from all of the sponsors that are affiliated with with Hobie Fishing. Mate, what have you done this weekend that's given you this result? What have you been throwing around out there?
Pretty basic, really. Just prawns. What else? Slim swims and grubs.
Yep.
Just 128.
128th weight, nice and light.
Deep.
Yep. Mate, you've got to be a patient man to be throwing lightweight plastics in that wind.
Yeah.
I'm pleased that you've been able to do that, mate. As I said, there's some great products in there from our sponsors, some cash for you, another great atomic rod in there. Let's see how the rest of the year pans out by ways of AOY, and hopefully we'll see you again next year as well.
Yeah, sure will. Thank you.
Appreciate it, buddy. Thank you so much. Well done. As part of our youth winner, Big Brim winner there, Tyler Bruce. Did you want to grab him back? Yeah. Sorry, Tyler, can I grab you one more time? I'm just going to grab a quick photo with you, bud. My fault there. So we get Mick on one side, you in the middle. All right, well done, buddy. Great work. Thank you. Awesome. All right, now another of the divisions that is with us as part of the usual state of affairs, and there may be a little bit of, I guess, a celebration, a little bit of jibing. I don't know how we want to do this. Can I please have Peter Nord? You are, in fact, the winner of our Masters division. Go on, Brooke, we'll get stuck into him. Naughty, they do. A few of the boys in the Hurricane team have spoken to us about what they might call poppy moments. Oh, yeah. Hey, mates. This is not a poppy moment by any stretch of the imagination, and I am going to have you back up here again. Okay. I'll have a look at seeing where all of this whole AOY thing lands, and the overall results, mate. But it's been an absolute pleasure to have you, as part of the sponsorship group. You've really fished your heart out this weekend. You've knocked off, I think, about 13 other guys in that Masters division, and we'll see where you land in that as well.
No worries.
Mate, well done. Thank you. Now, don't dart off. We have to get a photo with you.
Okay.
Mandatory.
No worries. Thank you.
Well done, bud. All right, we're going to get into the money. So, in 10th place, from New South Wales, and in fact a local St George's Basin resident, Can I please have Jason Mayberry? Jace, you still around out there, mate? Feverishly getting his kayak packed up, I'm sure. And after what would normally be a turnkey and throttle go fishing on the Basin, mate, those legs have definitely seen better days, my friend. But absolutely stoked to have you with us here this weekend, and some of the insights that we shared with you whilst out on the water, just with some of the history to do with the Basin, is certainly very, very insightful, mate. I really appreciate that chat. That was great work.
No worries, thank you.
Mate, with a field of 100 anglers, I guess a lot of the boating events, obviously you've got your boaters and your non-boaters, but the whole process there, if you see 50 boats on the water, you generally, it's a fair few boats.
Yeah, no, definitely, and 100 kayaks, you wouldn't have guessed there were 100 out there today, though,
No.
the weekend.
The Basin absorbs those sort of people fairly quickly.
Definitely, they all happen to stop in my spots, though.
You can thank them all for that at some other point, mate. But look, anytime that you want to come and jump in with us, we'd love to have you. See if we can't get you to a few more events over the course of the
really
next
enjoyed
12
it.
months.
My legs will get better, and we'll consider doing a few more next year.
I hope so, mate. Well, there's a few bits and pieces in there. Well done.
Thank you.
10th out of 100, mate. Great work.
No,
We'll grab a quick pic with you as well.
Thanks.
Come on over here, Jace. Don't run off. And don't whack your head on that, so come in front of that. All right. All right, Jace. Well done, buddy. All right, Mick. All right. Now, from Queensland, and I do expect to hear a little bit of noise for this bloke. He's made a real effort this year. Total combined weight this weekend at 2.27 kilos, taking out 9th place, Tyson Hayes. Well done, buddy. I think the whole Queensland crew that are normally travelling with you, mate, have really had your back this year to try and sort of keep things on the roll. You guys have done a bunch of events with us. I couldn't tell you how many miles. I know it's not quite as much as the SA guys, but we really appreciate all the effort and all the support that both obviously friends and family have had for you guys at home. So, mate, thank you very much and well done this weekend.
Cheers.
Anything that you can do that is maybe a bit of a standout product this weekend?
Just a TT jig head, really. I cut the weight off and pretty much fished it unweighted in the canals.
Holy dooly. Which canals? All the way...
Swansea, is it?
Back into Sussex.
Oh, yes, Sussex.
Man, you've done some miles, not only on road but by water, mate. So, mate, do the miles, get the smiles. You've done it there, mate. Well done. Congratulations.
Cheers. Thanks.
Right, quick photo. Cheers, bud. All right. Big effort, Tyson, mate. Well done. All right. You're not going to let that go in a hurry. In 8th place, another St George's Basin local, combined total weight at only 30 grams separating 8th and 9th, 2.3 kilos overall. May I please have Darren Haywood. Come on up, mate. Now, mates, we've been fortunate to kind of knock around a bit well before, I guess, some of my time back with Hobie and in the very, very early Totally Immersed days.
Yes, indeed.
Mate, really, really great to see you on stage. It's great to see good friends get results. I mean, it's great to see all the results, but it's particularly good to see good friends get results. What was the process this weekend, bud?
It was just a Pro Lure S36 in combat.
Yep.
Just slow rolled along about the metre.
Metre mark, metre depth.
About the metre mark. Anything either side of that, nothing. Not a touch at all.
There you go.
So
the Basin's really made it quite a difficult sort of thing to pick. You're at a metre, we've got other guys at 7 metres and, other guys at 10 to 14 feet. Like it's a...
Yeah, it's the Basin.
It is. And it's
if you find them, you find them. If not, it's just one long, slow grind that just saps your soul.
Well, mate, it hasn't sapped your soul. You've come out with 8 out of over 100 people, mate. Well done. Congratulations.
No worries.
Good
Cheers.
on you,
Thanks,
Darren.
Chris.
Coming in for a quick pick, bud. That's you. Well done, buddy. Well done. Nice work. All right, moving into 7th place at 2.48 kilos total weight from New South Wales. May I please have Ben Hanscom. Coming up, Benny. Mate, I'm not too sure where this is going to land overall on the AOY results, but anytime you can get those numbers inside the top 10 and get a solid kind of 93, 94 points, it really does change a lot in that AOY. Do you remember where you might have been in AOY leading into this?
I think I was around 40th.
40th. Now, that was a really important number, and we spoke a lot about the shift. Had the AOY race been done before this event, you needed to probably be in 36th or 37th. Do you know what your last result was, or the worst result you had for the year was?
18th for Ben, I think.
Okay, well, mate, you don't have too many points to change there, but if you're inside, say, the top 36 or 7, I reckon we're going to see you at the AC.
What happens?
Fingers crossed, hey?
Yeah.
Mate, what happened out here for you this weekend?
I don't know really. I only got one fish yesterday, 3 today. Got a couple of extra bites yesterday, just didn't
manage to hook them.
And then the bites I got today, I just capitalised on them. So.
And mate, it's made a huge difference to be inside the top 10 out of that field of 100 with leading into day 2 with only one fish in your bag.
Yep.
Great result, bud. Well done. Good grind.
Thank you.
All right, well done.
Thanks, Chris.
All right, come on, grab a quick pick. Well done, Benny.
Thank you.
Hopefully we can get you there, mate. It'd be great to have some fresh faces at our Australian Championships. Now, our next angler that will be in 6th place, also from New South Wales, total combined weight at 2.69 kilos. And in fact, would you believe, also our monster mover, which is the largest differential between your day 1 weight and your day 2 weight. So with Glenn, your weight on day 1 at 0.43 of a kilo, and then 2.26 kilos today, you take both 6th place and monster mover. Well done, Gleno. Mate, it's great to see you taking home a few extra checks. You definitely took out our Woi event this year with probably, well, not probably, our largest ever first place prize.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, it was good. Everyone's happy about that, right?
That's what I'll take out, so yeah,
mate,
very nice.
Closer to the home waterways. You know that you've been awfully close here in the Basin previously. When you went back to there and found more EPs, did it kind of make you consider changing your mind about what you were going to do?
It was the EPs and that win yesterday.
Yep.
I was a bit worried about getting back, and then today it was the opposite, no EPs and brim, so...
Mate, great result overall. We're definitely going to see you at our Australian Championships in Malakuta this year. Good result all round, mate. Hope you enjoy all of the winnings that are in that kit. We'll see you in about 6 weeks' time.
No worries. And can I just thanks James from Hunter Water Sports.
Of course you can.
And Dizzy as well. Dizzy sent.
Yep. No, without those supporters, mate, it makes it a whole lot harder to do these things, that's for sure.
Worries. And thanks to Hobie and all the sponsors. Thank you.
Yeah, well done, Gleno. Thank you very much. Cheers, bud. Before you run off, we'll grab a quick pick. All right, well done, Gleno. Good work, bud. Rightio, moving up to the pointy end of the table, also from New South Wales, total combined bag weight of 2.72 kilos, and in 5th place, may I please have Daniel Rappold. Well done, mate. Mate, a few more dollars coming your way as well, sir.
Yeah.
They are always handy.
Sure
now, we already had you at the AC.
Yeah.
I think as a result of, was it the Georges round?
Yeah, Georges.
It was Georges.
Yep.
And looking at that, I think the conversation that I've had with Ben Hanscom about AOY might already be negated, because I know that you have already pre-qualified. Gleno's pre-qualified. Looks like we're going to have another new invitee. Will be Ben. And will this in fact be your first AC?
Yes, it is my first AC. So
how many times have you been down to Kuta?
Never. I've never actually fished
All right.
before. So
if you get half a chance to get down there before the pre-fish ban, it will certainly help.
I'm going to try. It's a bit of a drive. But
it sure is, mate. But look, thank you very much for your involvement this season. You're obviously coming away with the rewards from that. I really do hope in advance you have a great time at the AC. And fingers crossed, mate, we can get you back up on the stage for that event as well.
Sounds good.
All right, good on you, Daniel. Well done, buddy. Great work. Coming in for a quick pick.
Good job.
Well done, buddy. Nice work. All right, about to give out some more money. Now, we have had this individual here already as part of our youth division winner and also Big Brim, but I would like this take this opportunity to bring up, sorry, go ahead. Tyler Bruce, please, mate. Come on up, mate. You are 4th overall here this weekend on St George's Basin. Mate, it's great to see the young guys teach some of the old guys a few new tricks. Mate, and that also definitely guarantees you an invitation down to Malakuta in about 6 weeks' time, buddy.
Yeah, pretty keen.
Not a bad result.
Yeah.
Have you fished Kuta before?
Yeah, fished it a fair bit.
Fair bit? Oh, righty-o. Dark horse, maybe.
Yeah.
We'll see how we go. Any tips that you might want to share with the guys down there, or do you want to keep that to yourself for now?
Oh, I don't know.
No, we're not talking about it, are we? We'll let
simple.
results speak for themselves. Mate, I do hope that you get that chance to accept that invitation. We are going to make sure that we try and roll those invites out first thing tomorrow morning, and we're going to need a fairly quick response back on those.